I'm at Gibraltar Plantation, not far from Clumber Park, and while I was just walking back to the car, I had a casual look on these old seed heads of Hypericum, just in case, as you do. It has been mild, and there are a couple of beetles that are found on Hypericum, one more commonly than the other, and that's Chrysalina hyperici. However, sat on the top of this one before dropping off was the one that's in my hand at the moment, and the general purple coloration of this particular individual suggests to me that this is actually Chrysalina brunsvicensis. There's a name which rolls off the tongue, and I wouldn't be surprised at that turning up here, because the road you can hear behind me in the forest, the other side of that road, I found this before. I need to check the punctuation on this, because that's key in identifying or separating Chrysalina brunsvicensis from Chrysalina hyperici. But in my limited experience of several brunsvicensis, the purple overall metallic coloration of the elytra would suggest brunsvicensis in this instance. What's remarkable about this record, not only is it a rare beetle in Nottinghamshire, it turned up a couple of years ago, and David Shaw and myself found a number of records, and that was after the best part of a century, if I remember right. It was one of those beetles that suddenly seemed to disappear many decades ago from Nottinghamshire, and yet it must have been here all along. The head end is pointing down at a 4 o'clock angle as we look at this now. But as I say, what makes this interesting, if I hold this leaf down before it blows away, is that the date today is the 27th of January. Although I looked for this species, or Hyperici, on the dead seed heads and flower heads of Hypericum as I was walking along, I never expected to see one. But they obviously overwinter in the grass and leaf litter at the base of Hypericum, and at the onset of the first warm days will obviously start to come towards the top of the plant, where they will take the warmth of any sunshine that we have, and maybe even feed on the old seed heads. But what a remarkable find. I will take it home, try and get some decent photographs to illustrate the species better than you can see here, and it's starting to shake a leg. It isn't the warmest of days, it is mild today, but it's only about 8 centigrade. Remarkable. Time to pot it up before it does a runner. Although I think even I can catch this chap.